Montreux Convention regarding regime of straits, or simply called as Montreux Convention, is a convention through which Turkey has the right over two of the straits, which are Bosporus Strait and Dardanelles Strait, and these two straits connect Black Sea with Mediterranean Sea. So in this session we would understand why this Montreux Convention is important in light of the recent Ukraine-Russian conflict. So this is the region of Ukraine. Now this is Russia. This is the Black Sea, Sea of Azov, and Black Sea connected to Aegean Sea, finally to Mediterranean Sea, and in between the Black Sea and the connection to Aegean Sea is the Sea of Marmara. So this is the Sea of Marmara. Now, Black Sea connects to Sea of Marmara through Strait of Bosporus, and Sea of Marmara connects to Aegean Sea, which finally drains into Mediterranean Sea, and Sea of Marmara, which is this region, connects to Aegean Sea through Dardanelles Strait. Now, both of these straits are under the Turkish control. Turkey has the power to ensure the smooth movement of ships from this region and make a clear connection between Black Sea and Mediterranean Sea. Now all the civilian vessels have full freedom to pass freely through this region. However, there are restrictions for warships. But again, there is a clause under Article 19 of this convention, of the Montreux Convention. Article 19 says that in the case the belligerent powers want to move their warships back to their base station. So let's say if Russia wants to move the warships from Mediterranean to Black Sea or from Black Sea to Mediterranean, they do not have to require the permission of Turkey in those cases. However, this applies only when they are moving to their original base. So if the warships want to move to their base, in that case this article exempts the role of Turkey, otherwise the role of Turkey is important. Now under this there have been 29 articles, 4 annex and 1 protocol which have been mentioned. This convention came into existence in 1936, and Turkey, which is again a NATO member, Turkey became a NATO member in 1952. NATO members are basically united by the same cause, that if one of the nations of the NATO member is attacked, all of the NATO members would retaliate. The next important thing under the Montreux Convention is the 4 important points that we would discuss. The first point of the convention is that Turkey can close the straits, both the Bosporus Strait as well as the Dardanelles Strait, for the warships from the belligerent powers if Turkey feels that there are a scenario of war, or Turkey itself is at war or a threat to an aggression. So in that case, Turkey can close the straits to the warship. So that's the first important thing that we need to understand here. The second important thing that we need to understand is Turkey has also the right to close the region for merchant ships if Turkey believes that there is a war with Turkey. So merchant ships can also be blocked across this region. The third important point that we need to understand here is the Black Sea nations. So what are Black Sea nations? You have Ukraine, Russia, Turkey, then you have Romania, Bulgaria, Greece. So any of these nations, if they want to move their warships, they need to give an advance notice of 8 days to Turkey. However, any other nations which are not the Black Sea nations, as we say, need to give a 15-day notice to Turkey. And in the case any of these Black Sea nations have the submarines which is constructed outside and being purchased from outside the Black Sea nations, in that case the movement of that submarine would be allowed. So that's another important clause. The fourth important clause that we need to understand here is the restriction. So at a given point of time, only 9 warships can pass through this region. Again, in terms of the total weight, it is 15,000 metric tons. So no group of more than 15,000 metric tons would be allowed. Now destroyers or cruisers of not more than 10,000 metric tons. So destroyers and cruisers are around 10,000 metric tons, and you have heavy freights which are around 3,000 metric tons. So you can understand the weight of the newer vehicles, the newer warship models, which is extremely high as contrast to the allowed capacity. Now, in order to maintain the regional peace, Ukraine has been talking to Turkey to actually not to allow the warships in this region, so as to maintain the regional peace in this region. However, one important thing to note here is Turkey has good ties with both Ukraine and Russia. It's actually demanding energy and military support from both of these nations, and therefore needs to have an important position before any decision can be made here. As regards the passage from Black Sea to Mediterranean Sea through the Bosphorus and Dardanelles is concerned, this is one of the regions where a lot of oil regularly passes through this region. So it is believed that 3 million barrels of oil move through this region on a daily basis, which accounts for nearly 3% of the global supply. And this oil which passes through this region of Black Sea, Aegean Sea to Mediterranean Sea mainly comes from Russia, mainly comes from Azerbaijan, and Kazakhstan. So those are the areas from where the oil is brought and transported through the Black Sea to the Mediterranean Sea, and it's nearly 3% of the global supply on a regular basis. And this is the strategic location that we need to understand. So geopolitics of this region again becomes very, very important. We have covered Ukraine, the physical and the political geography of Ukraine already in a separate lecture. So if you have any further doubts, any further questions, you are free to raise those in the comment section. We'll be more than happy to respond to your queries, and definitely we'll be coming up with many more interesting sessions and useful topics for your current affairs. Stay tuned. Have a wonderful day ahead.